Donald Trump coming out to speak to a sycophant crowd after it was announced that he won the Iowa caucus. It didn't take long for that announcement to be made. I want to say it took 20 minutes before the Associated Press and other elements of news announced that they were able to call it for Trump. And Donald Trump came out sort of sarcastically and said, I hope Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis are having fun fighting each other. Here is Trump at his victory speech last night.
I want to congratulate Ron and Nikki for having a good time together. We're all having a good time together. And I think they both actually did very well. I really do. I think they both did very well. We don't even know what the outcome of second place is.
Yeah, at this point, Haley and DeSantis were very tight. Ultimately, Ron DeSantis coming in second place and arguably saving his primary race, at least for now. Donald Trump unable to tell the truth even during a simple I won speech, wrongly claiming that this is the third time that he won the Iowa primary.
So I want to just finish by saying that this has been an incredible experience. The people have been, this is the third time we've won, but this is the biggest win.
That is very much untrue. In fact, Trump kind of has never really won Iowa before this time, and I'll explain. In 2016, Ted Cruz won. Like, he just straight up won. Ted Cruz won the 2016 Iowa caucus. Trump is wrong. In 2020, there really wasn't a primary, much the same way that in 2024, Democrats aren't running a real primary because Biden is the incumbent. In 2020, Republicans didn't run a real primary because Trump was the incumbent. So to say Trump won Iowa in 2020 ignores the fact that he was essentially unopposed. So when Trump says, I won 3 times, he's really won it once. If you actually want to talk about winning a contested Iowa, truth doesn't matter, I know, but just, my effort to correct it. And then lastly, Donald Trump continuing this very gross attack on Joe Biden by saying Jimmy Carter is happy about Joe Biden because it means Jimmy Carter is no longer the worst president ever. He keeps telling this joke. It's not a good joke.
And, my wife attended the funeral 2 months ago of Rosalind Carter, and it was beautiful. And Jimmy Carter was there, and I thought to myself, Jimmy Carter is happy now because he will.
Not because his wife died, guys. It's the funeral mention is not related. Listen to the explanation here.
Go down as being a brilliant president by comparison to Joe Biden. He'll be a brilliant president. He's going to be known as brilliant.
All right. So there is Donald Trump repeating that vile line once again. Trump not exactly gracious in victory, but sort of with this faux conciliatory tone, which talks about how now we're going to come together. Now that Trump won the caucus and he will likely win the primary, the country will come together and understand that for an authoritarian dictator wannabe like Trump, what he means by now that I won, we are going to come together is now that I won, everybody damn well better acquiesce and get behind me and become loyal in the way that Trump defines loyalty, or I will target you for retribution. That's what Trump means by unity. So Trump speaking after winning. Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley also spoke after losing, but you wouldn't know they lost from looking at their speeches. Let's talk about that a little bit. Did you know there are hundreds of commercial databases and people search sites that hold your personal information, and the number is growing every year? Anyone in the world, boss and ex, can use these people search sites to see your online activity, to find your home address, phone number, email address, license plate number, family members, financial info, even your political beliefs. Europe has certain laws that protect people against this, but it is a big problem in the United States. The FBI is even buying this data from these companies to get private information about Americans without search warrants. And the solution is our sponsor, Incogni. It takes just moments to sign up. Incogni will send takedown notices to all of the major data broker companies to get your information removed from their databases, which they are legally required to do. And Incogni will keep you updated every step of the way with live information about who's complied, where is Incogni still working on it. Incogni will even send follow-ups and appeals on your behalf. Go to incogni.com/Pacman. You'll get 60% off with the code Pacman. The link is down below.